Hello student. Today we start our new chapter number 7, that is congruence of triangle. Now congruence means two objects being congruent when they are having same shapes with same measurements. Okay, that means in short they are having the trace copy. They are the trace copy, same shapes and same measurements. That means they are congruence. Okay, for example, suppose two line segments. Okay, so two line segments are congruent when they are congruent, when they are having equal length. Okay, suppose here line segment AB is there and length of that one is 3.5 centimeter. Same here, line segment CD is there, that is also 3.5 centimeter. Here XY is there, that is 3 centimeter, and here MN is there, that is 3.5 centimeter. So here AB, CD and MN, they are having same length, means these three line segments are congruence, and XY is not congruence. Okay, and sign of congruence is like that, equality and this type of sign, that is called congruent signs. So here AB and CD are congruent, same here MN is also congruent, means these three line segments having same length, but the XY is not congruent, that is not congruent. Okay, same for angle. Now what about here line segments are congruent, what about the line and rays? So all lines and rays are always congruent because both are endless. Okay, that means they are having same length. Endless, that means same lengths. Okay, they are always congruent. Now angles. So what about the angles? If two angles having same measurements, measure of angles, that means they are congruent. If two angles having same measurements, they are congruent. For example, suppose here like that, angle ABC is there, here lines angle DEF, and here M and P. This one is 40 degree, this one is 45 degree, and this one is 40 degree. Okay, so that means here angle ABC congruent with angle MNP, means these two angles are congruent because they are having same angles. Okay, measurement of angles, and this one is not congruence. Okay, same in triangle. Okay, so first we discuss about the measurement of triangles. Okay, so triangle having three sides and three angles. Okay, they are having three sides and three angles, means total 6 measurements are there. Out of them, if any three measures are equal, that time the triangle may be congruence. Okay, may be congruous. Now suppose two triangles are there like that, A B C M N P. Okay, suppose A and M are equal, B and N are equal, C and N are equal. Okay, so here A and M are equal, so these two vertices, these two angles are equal. B and N are equal, C and P are equal. Okay, so three sides and three angles are equal. Here angles are equal, so when you compare them, so one angle, any one angle having same measurement in another triangle. Okay, so these two angles are called they are called corresponding to each other, means angle A and angle M are corresponding. That is the sign of corresponding. Corresponding means these two angles are equal. A and M are equal in measurement, not A and N, not A and P. Same B corresponding with N. Same C is corresponding with P. Okay, so same for sides. Suppose in two triangle, here A, B, C, X, Y, Z. These two sides are equal. These two are equal and these sides are equal. So here AB corresponding to XY means AB and XY are equal, not AB and YZ, not AB and XZ. Okay, but AB and XY having same measurement. Same BC corresponding to YZ, same AC corresponding to XZ. AC or CA, it's same. Okay, that is sign of corresponding. And in short, ABC corresponding to XYZ. Okay, that is sign of corresponding. But when you want to write the congruent side, that time you just write down congruence, which point, which angle, otherwise which measurement is equal with that one. Okay, so here A and X are equal, so A is first, so write down here X first, then B with Y, so here Y, and C with Z, that means Z. So ABC congruence with XYZ, and they are triangles. So triangle ABC congruence with triangle XYZ. Okay, these are the properties of congruence of triangles. Okay, now suppose two triangles are there, like that is X, Y, Z, and this one is M and P. Okay, suppose measurement of Y and N are equal, Z and M are equal, and X and P are equal. Okay, same length of XY and NP are equal, XZ and MP are equal, and these two are equal. Okay, then you just write down corresponding XYZ corresponding to M and P. Okay, all the corresponding possibilities. Okay, first we write down the vertices. Okay, so what about vertices? Look, X corresponding with, you just check the sign here, X, that is corresponding with P, so write down P here. Okay, same for Y. Y is corresponding here, check the sign, Y and N are equal in measurement, means that is corresponding with N. Same for Z. Z is corresponding to M. Okay, now about angles. Look, angle X corresponding to angle N. Okay, otherwise if you write down angle YXZ, YXZ, that is also X, that is corresponding to M and P, M and P. Okay, same for Z and M, and Y and N. Okay, now sides. So what about the side? So XY corresponding to, look, XY, that is equal measurement, it has equal measurement with NP, so here that is NP. Now YZ corresponding with YZ, that is with MN. Okay, and same for XZ. XZ corresponding to MP. Okay, and what about congruence? The triangle XYZ congruence to. Okay, now you just congruence, write down the congruence vertices according to this way. Okay, so triangle x is congruent with x and p, so here write down with p. Y with n, so here write down n. And z with m, so here write down m. That means triangle XYZ congruence to triangle p and m. Clear? Okay, these are the properties of congruence of triangles. Okay, in next period we solve exercise 7.1. okay, thank you.